As individuals grow older and move past the working age, they often cease to earn a regular income stream. They then become reliant on government welfare payments, such as the age pension, to meet their daily living needs. This puts a heavy strain on the government budget and is confounded by the ageing population and longer life expectancies. Australia's superannuation system aims to have individuals self-funding their retirement, which increases their incomes and standard of living and reduces the burden on the tax system. There is a carrot and stick approach to Australia's superannuation system. Compulsory contributions to superannuation funds are made by employers on behalf of employees. Voluntary contributions to superannuation are also encouraged due to the range of tax concessions available. These contributions are then invested and generate earnings, helping to grow the individual's retirement nest egg. Upon reaching retirement, the superannuation balance can then be accessed via income streams and/or lump sum payments. Despite the focus on self-funding retirements, a government-funded, means-tested age pension also applies, acting as a safety net for individuals with insufficient retirement incomes. A range of legislation and regulations govern the superannuation industry, and two primary regulators oversee the operation of superannuation funds. The rules cover a range of areas, including the legal structure of superannuation funds, trustee requirements, required contributions, various compliance provisions, and taxation. There are important distinctions between superannuation funds, including compliance, interests, and taxation. Complying funds have received a notice of compliance from the regulator, meaning they have fulfilled all necessary conditions, including maintenance of records, appointment of auditors, and making approved investments. Depending on the circumstances, including the seriousness and consequences, breach of these compliance provisions can lead to loss of complying fund status. A member's interest in their superannuation fund can either be a defined benefit or an accumulation of benefits. Defined benefit funds calculate the member's interest based on a set formula, including reference to salary levels, length of membership, and age. Accumulation funds combine the member's contributions with the fund's earnings over time, meaning that the member's interests accumulate. Generally, superannuation funds are taxed at 3 points: when contributions are made, when earnings are generated inside the fund, and when benefits are released from the fund. However, to receive concessional tax treatment, the superannuation fund must be a complying fund. Some superannuation funds are untaxed, meaning that they don't pay tax on contributions and earnings, although funds may be taxed on release. Many types of superannuation funds exist, and these can be categorised by size, availability, and structure. Industry super funds and retail super funds are large funds and are made under public offer. Corporate funds and public sector funds are large funds and are made under non-public offer. Self-managed superannuation funds are small funds with up to 4 members. The membership and control of the fund is typically held by the same persons. Small APRA funds are small funds with up to 4 members. In contrast to self-managed super funds, these funds are typically run by professional trustees. There are a range of other entities and funds that are related to the superannuation regime in Australia. These have a range of purposes and features that make them complementary to the superannuation system, such as for members nearing retirement or who are recently retired. However, they don't meet the definitions or requirements of superannuation funds, such as not being in a trust structure or not being able to accept contributions. Superannuation is designed to provide retirees with greater income and improve their living standards, while also reducing the burden on government welfare. Australia's superannuation system is governed by a range of legislation and regulations which streamline the operation of superannuation funds and protect the wealth of individuals. Many types of superannuation funds exist, and the system is underpinned by a combination of compulsory contributions and concessional tax treatment.